championship match.
Wait, you never seen that.
Brian LeClair with a choice of lanes. Has Walter Ray Williams starting on the left lane.
Thank you.
And the music was still going, and Walter Ray was deep in concentration, hardly noticed it. But
well, he was in step there. You notice he was right there with the music beat.
And a little lapse of concentration. He let that one leak a board or two to the right.
Looks like he got a little fast with the feet and maybe tried to create a little more ball speed than he'd been using, because the ball just didn't quite get back, and he didn't have good balance on the foul line on that shot.
I wonder how important balance is in horseshoes.
I think it's important in anything.
Important in life, huh?
No question about it. No question about it. But this should be interesting, Mike, right here.
Well, he's got to be nervous. The heart's got to be pumping.
First look at Brian LeClair. And his first look,
age 31,
at television on the PBA Tour.
And hits it in the 1-3, but the 7-pin doesn't cooperate.
Well, Brian LeClair, as I mentioned earlier, bowled a 298 in his first game on national television, but that was the American Bowling Congress Masters, also in a arena setting. So he's familiar with this kind of a setting, but maybe not with people being down the lanes on each side, which also can be distracting.
At the 7-pin, trouble.
Again.
Well, those are the kind of mistakes that inexperience causes, and it's something that very seldom will a Walter Ray Williams make this kind of mistake. Here he's just overly cautious, playing the left side of the lane, and kind of steers the ball rather than throwing it off his hand, and the ball just rolled left and hooked into the channel.
So he's afraid it wouldn't get there and just overpulled. Huh?
Well, generally down the middle of the lane, the ball's going to skid. That when he got it too far left, it just went into the hook area on the left side.
Tony positive, maybe that'll relax him and take the jitters away, and he can perform.
Well, sometimes it'll get you angry, and if you get angry, that'll take everything else out of your mind. You just get up there and let your body take over and do what it's been trained to do, and that's make good shots.
And that's what this man does on a consistent basis, make good shots. And will he trip it in again? No, he leaves the 9-pin this time.
Walter Ray getting a little more on the side of that one. The ball hooked a little earlier, went a little high in the head pin.
Walter Ray is wearing a microphone. Try and eavesdrop on it.
Still in the seconds.
We talked to him about whether he's in a better position in the second place than first right now.
Like I say, you got to win one match no matter where you're at. All I needed was a slight break 2 weeks ago. I'd have won the tournament. Bowled a pretty good game. Dave got a couple of breaks, and fortunately for him, in the 10th frame, he got the break, and I didn't. Today, I still need to win one match, and I just got to go out and then win the first match and then win the second match. So I just got to go out and bowl the best I can.
Makes it simple, doesn't he?
Well, he does, but here's a guy that's going to stand in his way, because you can't overlook this man. He's got a lot of talent, and even though he doesn't have the experience, he still has the ability to shoot a number at you, and they're a bad break.
Oh, boy. That would have relaxed him so much if he could have carried that and got right back in this match.
Well, it might help him to make this spare. If he can get up here and pick up the 10-pin, it looks like it's a long ways away. And
awful small, huh?
And awful small, but he shot thousands of these in his lifetime. Shouldn't be any problem for him.
Well, we've left a lot of 10-pins, all of us. Here's another one.
Here's a look at it. You see the ball. It looks like a pretty good shot, but it goes up right around the neck, Mike, and those things happen. Sometimes it's the ball, sometimes the entry angle. You never know. There's, you see him picking up the 10-pin. Again, now we're live.
Trails by an even 10 pins, 4th frame. And leaves the 2-8 with the ball skidded a little bit too far and didn't make it back.
Well, again, this is a tough spare. Now, he missed an easy spare on the left side, the 7-pin. This one's a lot more difficult, the 2-8. He wants to get both pins with the ball, and it'll be interesting to see where he plays this. I would play it off my strike line. It looks like that's what he's going to do here. Play it down the right side of the lane and try to hook it over into the 2 and the 8.
That's what he's going to try and do, and does. He rolled out there.
Well, that's a little more hook than I might have played, but it worked for him, and that's the key thing. He got it done.
Walter Ray leading by 12 can increase to 22.
Well, also in the back of Walter Ray's mind is he'd like to get that #1 rating back that Norm Duke took away from him 4 months ago.
Stubborn fork from that kid in the fifth.
A little early hook, and the ball set up right there for the 4-pin.
Yeah. Easy spare for Walter Ray. He very seldom misses a spare. They call him Deadeye from his horseshoe pitching days, but it also means that he's such a great spare shooter. Very seldom misses a spare.
Yep. Plunks it down there. Thump, 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 thump. It hits it.
Well, we said he's a Hall of Famer. He's also #4 in the all-time money list with earnings of over $1,600,000. Not too bad. That's just about what you won in the first 2 years, isn't it?
Yeah, that's close. Close, yes. This is his 78th television appearance as he gives an affirmative reaction to that shot.
He says carry, and it did.
And going into that last match, he was 64 and 65. So now he's 65 and 65 in his 78th appearance.
Well, this is the big shot for Brian LeClair because he's still in this match. Walter Ray hasn't been able to get away from him. So by the virtue of that strike there by Brian LeClair, this is anybody's game, and this is the championship game. Brian LeClair only needing to win 1 game. Remember how well he bowled in his first time. So Walter Ray also is aware of that. He just can't seem to get away from the kid early on, so anything can happen.
Big shot right here, though.
Well, he finally carried the right-hand lane. Oh, he rolled it extremely well.
Oh, perfect reaction. A little emotional reaction there, too.
Well, in your first chance to win a PBA title, and you got to go against Walter Ray Williams, that's not very relaxing to begin with.
Well, it's a 2-pin match. Walter Ray looking for his first strike on lane 4 in the championship match. 4-pin again.
Well, he just can't seem to get the ball to stay to the right far enough for him, and he keeps making small adjustments on the lane with his feet, but the ball still wants to hook up high on the head pin.
So you think you make a bigger move or just throw harder?
I think he'll throw harder. Walter Ray likes to change ball speeds rather than make big moves on the lane, so I think he'll throw harder.
And it's NHL hockey. For you hockey fans, join us this Sunday, February the 25th at 8 o'clock Eastern Time as the Chicago Blackhawks, led by Jeremy Roenick, take on the Philadelphia Flyers, whose leader is, of course, Eric Lindros.
This is getting very serious in Walter Ray Williams' mind right now because Brian LeClair has gotten loose now. He's relaxed a little bit. He's got 2 in a row. Walter Ray having a little problem getting things going there.
David Room. Didn't throw it as well as he'd like, as we see that the winner is going to receive. And that winner could be Brian LeClair. He can take the lead in the match for the first time with a strike on lane 4. 7th frame. If he does it, that's $22,000, would substantially add to those career earnings. Oh, it's there. Perfect.
Well, I'll tell you what, if I had to pick a winner, it'd be Brian LeClair right now. I like the way he's rolling the ball and the angle that he's entering the pocket. He looks extremely strong and confident right now. Here's another look at that shot. Watch where he's playing the lanes, right between the 2nd and 3rd arrow, and he's hitting the dry area of the lane farther down the lane than Walter Ray Williams is, so he's getting a good ball reaction and a good entry angle. Entry angle is the key to whether you strike or not. If it comes at the right angle, you carry. Another good shot. Oh, and the 4-pin. Just a little deeper into the lane there, right, Mike?
Keeps it tight match, though, Earl.
Well, that's a deep sigh of relief you see from Walter Ray Williams there because a strike by Brian LeClair, and there's not much Walter could do about it. This match could have been over early on if he had kept it going.
Well, a spare conversion. He's missed a spare on this side of the lane once already.
I don't think he's going to miss anymore. There's a lot more ball speed on that one.
Space.
A lot more accuracy, too.
Yeah. Well, that's important.
Walter Ray still looking for his first strike and first double of this match. To take the lead. More speed. Oh, and solid 7. Oh, my goodness gracious.
What do I have to do? It's unbelievable. Oh, man. Unbelievable. Come on.
Cross lane at the 7th then. Keep the match close. Dead center.
That noise you hear as the ball goes down the lanes is the way he's releasing it over the finger holes and the thumb hole so it won't hook.
9th frame.
That's not rocks and nails on the lane, by the way. That's just rolling it over the holes.
Trails by 7. Has to regroup and set it up, right?
Has to have this one. There's no question in my mind that if he doesn't strike here, he's not going to win this tournament.
Now let's see. 3 strikes, 9 balls in the pocket. Thank you.
That's Walter Ray expressing just how frustrating this game can be, and especially since his last 2 outings, he's finished 2nd.
Still alive, but just barely.
Here's another look at the last shot. You can see it's in the pocket again, as Walter Ray said. Just can't carry a little high almost every shot, Mike. All right, to load it up in the 9th. Brian LeClair, chance to really do something strong, win his first time on national television on the PBA Tour. And what a thrill it'll be for this young man if he can get it going.
Well, basically it comes down as he leads by 8 going into the 10th frame. If he strikes his first ball of the 10th, he's accomplished that lifelong goal. There's the score. For the win.
And he threw it well. Oh, he got too much oil. Tough spare again.
Spare.
Well, he's made it once already.
Well, he needs to make this spare, get good count to make Walter Ray Williams get 2 strikes in the 10th to win.
If he would miss it, Walter Ray would only need a mark to win.
Well, let's not wish anything on him. Oh, boy, what a tough spare. The 2-8. He wants to get them both with the ball again. He's going to hook it off the strike line.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. A win by Brian LeClair in this match, in this tournament, would qualify for the Brunswick World Tournament of Champions, and he would bump off Jimmy Johnson, who's on the bubble.
All right, count is very important here. A strike is 206. Walter Ray Williams a maximum of 208. So you can see it's very important that he gets all 10 pins to make Walter Ray get 2 strikes and 9 to win the tournament.
And he does. So Walter Ray knows the task ahead of him. He has not struck on the right lane in this game, and he must strike twice and get 9 to win the title.
And every ball on this lane has been a little high in the pocket area, so will he make an adjustment? We'll find out. Ball speed would be the way to go. Throw it hard. And he did, as hard as he could throw it. And he got it.
Rolled out, right, perfect. Brian LeClair can't look. Oh, what he must be thinking at this point in time. As you say, there's no defense.
Well, the only thing he can hope for is that is that Walter Ray throws it too hard and leaves the 10 pin.
Come on, baby, come on! Yes!
All right, we could have a tie. He needs 9 or better to win. 8 would be a tie. Remember, he's had the 4-9 standing on this lane twice.
And Brian LeClair again finds his shoelaces. What's interesting right now. The graphic tells it all.
It's 9 points for you. Oh, it's gets out. Yeah, what finish. That was a great match.
There's your winner, Walter Ray. He receives congratulations. We'll add ours and talk to him.
Vikings.
Stay tuned.